Hello, welcome to Animal on a Corner, where I bring you all the stories to you. Stacy Brooks Young was a Scientologist for 20 years, where she was on staff, then left in July 1989. And now she's been out for 33 years and is outside of Scientology, then left in July 1989. She started to have a life of her own and that of outside of the organization, where that part of her life was over. Stacy's new life gave her a whole new outlook in life outside of Scientology. She had pets along with her new life by fostering dogs and cats for adoption. Fostering animals and children is the best thing anyone can do when finding fulfillment. Stacy takes in rescue animals all the time. She would receive a bunch of drop-offs of cats and dogs and finds a home for them. She loves that kind of charity work and takes care of animals and fosters them is what she loves to do. Stacy is always looking out for her animals' best interests of those animals and knows how to take care of each and every one of them. She would bathe, feed, and spend time with them like they were actual children, human children. Then in comes Scientology and just ruins everything for her and her animals. OSA started to fair game Stacy and her animals by having a smear campaign against her. And the animals that she was caring for would be in the middle of the whole mess. And undefiant, hateful call from OSA. Oh, a unidentified caller from OSA made a call to Stacy's landlord, and from OSA made a call to Stacy's landlord and told him that the cat she has was affected. The entire neighborhood got a bunch of leaflets along with 15 nasty pages about her and her husband, Robert Young. Gave it out from door to door. That organization was spreading rumors and in your windows throughout the whole neighborhood. Then they had dumped an animal on her doorstep. Then after they had called animal control on her. Then the raid in her entire apartment took all the animals and euthanized them all. Scientology had the history of abusing pets because their former members loves them. Then Stacy and her husband were under investigation for abusing animals, which was a complete lie. Where in reality, she loved every single animal she had. But now, thanks to Scientology, they are all dead. But then, nevertheless, feeding all of those animals OSA and was so obnoxious with all of them were died. They rubbed her face in it, which was such a cruel thing to do. Not only they don't respond to human rights, they don't respond to animal rights either. And in a nutshell, she would bathe, feed, and spend time with them like they were her actual children. But ultimately, Stacy's new life gave her a brand new outlook in life outside of Scientology. When she had pets along with her new life by fostering dogs and cats, and then in a nutshell, she would bathe, feed, and spend time with them like they were her actual children. When the entire neighborhood got a bunch of leaflets along with 50 nasty page about her and her husband, Robert Young, gave it out from door to door. That overall, they had dumped an animal on her doorstep. Then after they had called animal control on her. And in conclusion, Scientology not only hurts humans, but they also hurt animals. Now, this is basic Scientology behavior. They do that to animals all the time, all because they are being loved by their former members who got up and left and decided that their human rights were violated. And some of them who are above them left because they were getting beat up by David Miscavige. And David Miscavige will foresee that whatever they have get taken, including the animals that they have. And he would have them killed to intimidate them and try and silence them. But you know what? The former Scientologists who have animals take special care of them and make sure no stranger, like a regular human child, don't go near them. Make sure everybody keeps their distance. Because guess what? It looks like David Miscavige is inching closer and closer to standing trial, but it's going to take, I think it's going to take longer with him because he is so good at keeping his hands clean. So it looks like it's going to take a little while. But however, William Good is really keeping an eye on them. They're at number 4 on his list, along with number 1 would be the LAPD on his number 1 list, and then it's Karen Bass. He really knows corruption when he sees it. And I say good for him. Corruption should be called out, including with David Miscavige, Tom Cruise, and all those other celebrities who tolerate Scientology's illegal activities, especially when they come out on the internet. Now, for years before the internet, they've been doing it long before the internet, and looks like they're gonna do it anyhow, even during the internet. Because guess what? All the secrets are coming out like it was a Pandora's box, opening up for the first time with their illegal activities that they have right on video. Especially last year when Confident Chris, who's a 25-year-old man, got beat up by some guy who appeared to be homeless. Now, OSA, or Office of Special Affairs, paid that guy to beat up Confident Chris. But then one day he identified his attacker and the LAPD cuffed him. And then, believe it or not, you know what else happened? It's right on the internet. He uncuffed him and just let him go. It's right on the internet. So all you good cops out there, call that goon out and tell him he should have taken that guy to jail. But you know what? The worst part is David Miscavige is a part of OSA. And so is Jennifer Lansing, Janet Whelan, and there are 2 other women that are also in OSA, but there are guys in there. And one of them pops up on screen on the internet. And it's unbelievable. And as I mentioned yesterday, Janet Whelan sits on the advisory committee for the LAPD. So we're asking, why are they letting a criminal sit on the board of the police commissioners, on the advisory board, out of all people? But you know what? All in all, it looks like David Miscavige is going to be put on trial, but it looks like it's going to take a little while longer. Now, that's what I'm seeing. I don't know what everybody else is seeing. Tom DeVont was working side by side with David Miscavige with his illegal activity. So since then, I guess he must have left. That's what it sounds like. But he is going all out to make sure David Miscavige gets prosecuted. But you know what? It looks like it's going to take long. I hope it comes sooner than later. But so far, I think it's going to come later. And guess what? Father's Day is fast approaching. All you dads out there who are dads, get to Laura FM's protest. As dads, stand behind Laura FM to get her dad back. But there is one rule that we're asking from Mona, Audit LA, and Laura FM. Please, no violence. Okay? Be there as a peaceful protest with all you dads out there protesting Scientology and the separation of families going on in that organization when their members leave and split families up. Be the dads that you are and say, give Laura her dad back. Give everybody else their parents back, their mothers and their fathers. Now, we just recently had Mother's Day, and now we got Father's Day. So all you dads out there, get your families, go onto L1 Hubbard Way. Did I say drive before? Well, I might have. Go to L1 Hubbard Way and be in support of Laura and her dad. They will be having food there. But if you're going to be bringing food, make sure they're packaged up. But if you bake it and want to share it, they're not going to have anything against that. But since COVID been around, they want everything to be packaged. So make sure they're packaged up. But if you bake and want to share it, they said it's fine. Go ahead and do it. But they're going to have packaged up food there. And it looks like they're going to have pizza, which is my favorite. So guess what? The day before Father's Day, I'll be celebrating not only once, but twice the next day. It'll be Father's Day. Isn't that so awesome? Now, guess what? Before I forget, all you dads out there, Laura is going to be serenading her father. So I hope you stand right beside her while she performs with her dad. So all you dads, get out there and protest Scientology's separation of families. If my dad was here, he would think that all their dads being separated by their children in any age would be the most horrible thing. So you guys get out there and protest all families. Be the dads that you are. So hit the like. And press subscribe. See you tomorrow.